hear they've got their own sponsor, apparently, for best sheds, 20% off sale on now. The question they want to ask you, Clint, is how the hell do we let people who are born in New South Wales, one, for example, in Caringbah, another one in Sydney, play for Queensland? Is that the question, gentlemen, you'd like to ask? Scott Sattler and Matty Rogers.
No, it's not the question.
How you going, Nudo?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Clint?
Yeah, really good. Now, Nudo, we want to ask the hard questions here on Sports Day.
Heavy hitting.
And the hard question to you is it true on a Mad Monday a young Clint Newton had a protein shake?
Got caught with a protein shake. Is this true?
Athlete.
It might have been a Bailey's and milk.
Not convincing me, Nudo. Not convincing me.
It wasn't. It wouldn't have been true. I know what they used to do because I was always small as a junior. Is I'd always have my lunch bag everywhere. My mum had packed my lunch and off we'd go. And the boys always used to steal my sandwiches until Paul Marquette. Stepped in because he was, he had a bit of a screw loose peppy, but he was a legend. And he was the only one to protect me. And the moment he stood up, or Dukes, for example.
Oh, the Dugatron.
They just say, leave him alone, otherwise you'll deal with us. And everyone would back away. But I did get pinged for taking a chicken sandwich to New Zealand. It cost me $250, which I didn't realise at the time, but Mum had packed it.
Are you on border security? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, so that's it. I made the whole bus late, and that went down well.
Okay, can you escape? Do yourself a favour, mate. You've been outstanding. As I said, so much of the rugby league audience chime in.
Do you play golf?
Brian, let the man go.
What's your handicap?
Does he play golf?
It's good enough to take some cash. If you want to play golf, I'm one of the owners at Shorty's over at Terry Hills.
Oh,
with Ronnie Blakey and the lads.
I want to talk to you, Rat.
So mate, you need to get over there.
What are you
and
at
have
though?
a round.
What's the lowest you've ever got to?
I've got down to about 8. But when I was younger, but now I've blown out a bit just so to make it fairer.
We're not talking about your diet. We're talking about you.
I got the bug.
Mate, run. Can you guys leave him be, right?
Okay.
Nudo.
Thanks, buddy.
Clint Newton, who is the RLPA El Capitano. He's the boss. You can catch up on the podcast, by the way. You can catch up on YouTube if you want to do that. Clint Newton, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for joining the run home.
Thanks, lads.
Turn his mic off.
Yeah.
Lois is getting told to turn his mic off.
We've got to say goodbye, tourist.
Yeah.
Okay. Nudo, thank you very much, mate. We appreciate that. In the meantime, as I said, Sattler and Rogers, all thanks to Best Sheds, 20% off sale now. One of the emojis that kept coming through was what, Brian?
An aubergine.
And which signifies what?
Which means it's the Mickey.
They love him. They love him. You're welcome any time. Gentlemen, how are we?
I love it how Nudo just fronts up.
Yeah.
Mate, he gets on the front foot. You got
please.
it. What about you asking him if he plays golf? His old man was Jack Newton.
Yeah, I know. No, but hang on. Golf. Listen, rathead. I wanted to ask, because he's so busy, does he get time to go and play? And I thought he would be down to scratch. I mean, I could catch him.
It's like someone asking you, Rat, how come you weren't a centre? You're a winger.
I was.
Yeah, true.
At times.
True. Hey, boys.
This is a perfect segue because I've had this conversation with the boys privately. You've had the conversation privately,
with Sat.
which is what?
I want to have New South Wales versus New South
Golf
Wales
of Origin.
golf because they're from New South Wales, we're from New South Wales.
That's right.
A golf of origin. What do you think, Sats?
We're on.
Sports Day versus run home with some listeners as
Bring
well.
it on.
Yeah, we're in.
What do the listeners think? Would you get involved? So this is a bit of a market research. If we had golf of origin, would you get involved in a golf day?
Yeah. So are we playing? So the listeners can book a foursome.
A team, yeah.
Yep. But we're playing as a twosome, are we?
Yeah.
With two listeners.
Yeah, we could have Brooksy and a listener maybe, or the tourist. Would you? Do you like your golf, Cape
I'm from Scotland. Of course I play golf.
Yeah, but the problem.
Yeah.
But we know the
like
Scottish
soccer
don't win
too.
anything. Yeah.
Hey, boys, before we get around, have you got around Hwak Tuah?
Oh, yeah.
Mate, how can you not?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Spit on that thing.
I didn't go that tip.
No, I'm talking about my golf club on Friday. The fairways are really dry and they get all dirt and I just spit on it. Clean it off.
Hang on. We've got a text from 487. I like this. Newtown, a knob. Those stories are boring. You NRL players are cats.
That's right. Thanks, 487.
Yeah. And 158. Fletch, you're an effing idiot. Of course he plays golf. Well, he doesn't, because I just asked the question. He doesn't play as much as
I thought
he
it was a
wanted
fair
to.
question, Brian, I've got to say.
I mean, sometimes he could have just got sick of playing.
Yeah.
Mate, you've probably got the bug now, haven't you?
Heavy
Yep.
bug.
I'm getting the bug. I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I've heard you got a really nice swing,
Mate, you should
Sugar.
have seen it.
No,
No,
I'm-
a little right to left. To a draw.
I'm the other way.
What about the rat just goes straight
Yeah.
towards the pin.
It's ridiculous.
Straight towards the pin. If he didn't have a few the night before, he might have been a chance of winning it. But anyway,
Yeah, yes.
that's all
So
right.
I'm with you. I think we've got to do a Golf of Origin.
Yep.
We'll do it at. We'll find somewhere to play.
Mate, we could meet
Listeners.
halfway.
Yep.
Maybe somewhere like
Port Macquarie.
Bonneville.
Oh, Bonneville
Bonneville.
Coffs. There you go.
Bonneville. There you
Yeah.
go. That's
Yeah.
it.
We'll get
Bonneville.
Brandy and Vossi to. They can do the OB in the morning,
Okay.
and we all descend upon Bonneville.
Okay, so it's going to be a shotgun start, and the
Yep.
listeners are going to take up the rest of the.
That's right, we'll have
Okay,
teams.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll have teams, a big
Let's go.
sportsman's lunch, and
Reptile can MC
Yep.
the function.
yeah,
Yep.
With his new tat on his
Ravelli
blurter.
Sheminder on his blurter. Yeah, exactly right. What?
Bonneville.
Now, boys,
That
you getting
would be
nervous? You getting nervous?
about-
It's 48 hours away. 58 hours away. 50 hours away.
Oh, right.
Well,
We're going to give it his.
There's a lot of chat coming out of New South Wales about Queensland being this and that.
I've got to call the game down in Melbourne on Wednesday night with Jimmy Smith. And I've just said to him today, I've thrown it out there. Get cheeky, I'll clip you live on air.
Oh.
Okay. I don't. There'll be just dribble coming out of you.
He'd flog you,
Dribble.
Sats. He would. Jimmy would punch holes in you, mate. He would punch. Oh, hey, boys, or Sats, you were there. How good was Fatty and Sterlo the other day? Or particularly Fatty. Far out.
Yeah, I mean, I was just telling Daddy Vass and Rad about it here at 30-year anniversary of the Footy Show with the Big Man and Chief and Fatty, Sterlo, Robbo, the pest.
Oh, how good's Robbo?
As well, and Fletch as well. Fletch was able to upset someone very
Of
early on
course,
the
I
piece.
heard.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
What, Robbo the pet? Not Robbo. The one I was talking
Alan
about.
Robinson.
Our
Jockey.
Robbo.
The
Alan
jockey.
Jockey.
Yeah.
Jockey.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't get the brief, right? So alternate leaf were in the audience. They were the sponsor of the day.
This is
Alternately.
very early on in the day.
Yeah,
very
and I
early
just
on.
turned around and I just where's the table of alternate leaf?
Yeah.
And they all went, yeah. And I went, I'm going to come and see you later on. I want to get stoned. The gear I get is not as good as yours. Anyway, apparently that didn't go down too well.
Oh, really?
Well, they're not
that's not their
approved
go.
yet.
Oh.
They're not approved yet.
Well, you know what is approved? What's in that belly button of yours, Brian, right now?
Oh, yeah, boys.
Yeah.
I got the
What do you think?
testosterone replacement therapy. I'm day 3 into it.
What is going on with you?
Midlife crisis, hit
Heavy,
50.
Turned to 50. I got a blood test. No, I was scrolling on Instagram, and as I do, I'm a fat
Oh,
man.
you're low, aren't you?
Well, I'm pretty low.
You reckon we're all low?
You're all low.
Yeah.
Go and get tested.
yeah.
You rub the cream into 3 parts of your body, your inner thigh, your belly button, or underneath your arm. I'm belly button man. And they reckon within 6 weeks, 19-year-old just Ballarats all day.
With the inner thigh treatment.
Oh, really?
Just walking around with a yassa, just going, what's
What about Brit? Is
No,
Brit all
no,
fit?
no, she doesn't know. She doesn't
Get
know.
off that stuff.
Oh, she doesn't know. You're
She doesn't know.
trying to just. And
Yeah.
of course, she'd be listening right now, Brian.
Of course she would. Yeah, she loves it. She loves it 10 to 6, listening to
Oh,
4
my
blokes.
goodness.
But, guys, honestly, go and get your testosterone checked because it's not like you're not cheating.
I don't need the check. I know it's down. Just give me the cream.
No, you got to get your own cream.
Yeah.
This is my cream. But, Sats, I reckon you could
Yeah.
do with some. Rat, you don't. I've seen with your shirt off. You look grouse.
Hey, boys, Rat's not actually worrying about testosterone. He's worrying about something else.
Am I?
Oh, hair.
The argument is like far laps from New Zealand,
Yeah.
but really, like when you think about a horse, like where do horses come from?
He can't help
Well,
himself.
you think about it.
It's
right?
like when cats have sex with other cats.
Hang on,
No,
is this live?
because horses aren't native to Australia. They weren't just cruising around in the bush and someone went, oh, let's go and get that fella and train him up and learn
Yeah.
how to ride him.
So they must have come over on the boats.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
from where? Like, where are horses native to?
This is the garbage he goes on with.
No, because we had.
I don't
we had
mind it,
this-
actually.
We had this chat about Australians that had left our shores and done
Yeah.
amazing, right? And Philip kept coming up, and then people were saying he's from New Zealand. I'm like, well, yeah, okay, he's from New Zealand, but horses aren't from New Zealand.
where are
or
they from?
Australia. Well, nobody knows.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Arabia. Yeah, I reckon Arabia.
Well, no.
Yeah, a bloke called Lawrence. He got on.
Lawrence of.
No, but hang on.
I've heard it was a bloke called Genghis. I've heard it was a
Yeah,
bloke
Genghis.
called-
Yeah. He was into it.
Mate, I've heard they're
3
from
foot horses.
near Serbia. I've heard they were from the US. I've heard they're from the Middle East. I've heard they're from Europe. Mate, I don't think anybody can tell me.
Okay.
I don't know if your listeners
I
are
like
smarter
it.
than
Well,
ours, but
no, Rat, you're onto something because there's a restaurant down the rocks called Six Head, and they were saying that all the cattle in Australia started from these 6 head of cattle.
right.
So apparently there was in Australia there was no cows,
No
and
cows. Right.
none of that, and so they came over. The 6 head went out. They put them out near Penrith, and off it went.
Is that what happened?
They just porked, and then that's what happens.
It's funny. It's that, mate, things go viral.
Greyhounds?
So I'm only new to the Hwak Tuah or whatever it's called.
No, they'll probably Hwak Tuah.
Hwak Tuah. Well, this is apparently what happened.
That Hwak Tuah.
Spit on that thing.
Rat, can you please stop putting the next bit on because that gives it away.
That Hwak Tuah.
Now,
Spit on that thing.
Rat, you're not allowed to say
great.
that. There's
That's
kids
great.
listening. One more time. One more
My
time.
golf club. Spit on that thing.
Oh, Rat, you are one sick human. You and your horse chat.
Yeah, well, I want to know where horses come from, genuinely. Not near. I want to know where they're from. I got told that the horses were only ever 3 foot. And then the Genghis Khan from Mongolia made them, he bred them bigger and bigger.
Oh,
and
Genghis.
Well,
Genghis Khan.
I know
Not Genghis Khan.
Greyhounds.
Genghis
Yeah,
Khan.
Genghis Khan.
Alan Cairns' brother. He was,
Every greyhound comes from two. Sorry, because obviously had the two from England, and I think it's there's a place.
They're all descended upon from
There's two that ended up
two
in
breeding stocks.
Yep,
or
two areas.
two areas. Derbyshire, is that it? Derbyshire?
Is it Bale? There's a lot of Bales.
Don't know, but that's one for the greyhounds. But this is a good chat. This is.
I tell you what, we're getting a lot of love for our Golf of Origin on the text line.
What about there's a fighter here, Nathan Fletcher.
He's a surfer too.
Yeah, have you seen him on? So Brian Nathan Fletcher, right? So have you seen him on Wikipedia, boys?
Yeah, he's 160 kilos.
160 kegs.
Yeah, that was pre-testosterone replacement therapy.
That's right. That's right. Hey, gentlemen, you got a big show coming up. What can we expect?
We got a bit on. We got who we got? Hodges.
Yeah, actually, Hodges had this to say about.
Oh, he did actually.
About Fletch. Hey, we need some ammunition on Fletch because we catch up with Fletch most Mondays. Now we've heard he's an absolute fraud when it comes to baiting his own hooks and
taking fish off the hooks and even casting his rod.
Yep.
Oh, mate, everything. So they had their captain on board, me and Gordy, were 100% certain that they were cheating, like he was fishing for them. Fletch wouldn't touch the hooks. I remember he caught one fish and he wouldn't even touch it. He actually drops the fish because he shit scared him, and then he goes, "No, I can't do this," and then walks off.
Right or reply?
Well, okay, he's from up there.
Yeah.
He's from. I don't want to give it away. We're one game up.
Right.
But put it this way, I'd fished once in my life.
Yep.
Off Rose Bay Wharf when I was a kid.
Yes.
After we threw the cats off. Anyway, so then I was, I said, don't ring me.
Cats is what you call bait, like it's like shrimps and stuff, isn't it?
No, just like pussy cats. We put it this way, I was very impressive.
Oh.
Hodjo was ranked.
Right.
Hodjo was ranked.
So smothering.
It's pretty hard to not catch fish up there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like they're everywhere.
He's saying
They're pretty
crocodile
much jumping
infested
in your
waters
boat.
too.
Yeah, there was crocs everywhere. And bull sharks.
Really?
Heap of
Yeah,
bullies.
plenty of
bull
bull
shark.
Tell you what, ET's just the Mickey. He can cast high, he can cast low. Just hit him with the old
Hit him with the
Peebo.
old Peebo. Yeah.
One more time, because we have to go. Can we play one more? And
That
Rat.
Hwak Tuah.
Spit on that thing.
Righto, gents.